back, everybody. So today we're gonna try 31 Plains Double IPA from Stormcloud Brewing Company. Um, so I'm pretty sure, as of this recording, a couple days ago, somebody commented on another Stormcloud and said this was a good one. I can't remember who it is, and I didn't look it up before I started. So I know somebody, I'm pretty sure somebody suggested this. I was at the beer store yesterday and they had it, so I picked it up. So this one has Simcoe and Zappa hops. Um, Anything else? A West Coast inspired Belgian style double IPA. So that should be interesting. I'm not sure how much this was. I want to say two something. Date. Jeez. Best by 8/15/23. So this is the end of August, so we are good. They had one more, and I believe summer? Something like that. Summer something. Actually, I'm surprised I can get it out. But yeah, so they had one more. So I thought that was kind of funny because I believe my comment was I haven't seen any new ones from them, and I go there and there's two new ones sitting there. I'm just gonna put the whole thing in there. But this should be an interesting one. Head off white, a little orange, translucent orange coming through there. About a half finger of head. Very orange. There's a lot of stuff floating in here because I dumped that whole thing in here. Double New England IPA. I guess darker double New England IPA, in my opinion. I think you guys can see that stuff floating in there. Um, yeah, looks like a double New England IPA, in my opinion. Just a little darker, not that milky orange. I'm guessing this could be a little on the citrus side. Usually, when beers are like this, I know it doesn't happen every time, but I go to citrus. So let's go ahead and get into this. Smell. Sweet orange. Um, light malt, light syrup, sweetness in there. Um, Orange citrus. Uh, there's some yeastiness, like that Belgian farmhouse yeast. I am getting some of that coming through. But I think that sweetness covers a lot of that up. I'm just thinking if somebody didn't read the can like me, and just saw double IPA and picked it up, I think they would wonder what's wrong with it. I don't know if it just took a minute to open up or what, but that Belgium yeast, I can smell it. Kind of funky. Uh, I'm not usually from Simcoe. I get like an onion garlic in there, but I think that Belgian yeast is covering it up because it says Belgian inspired, or yeah, West Coast inspired Belgian style double IPA. So I'm guessing they're using Belgian yeast. Yeah. Yeah, I would say for the, I wanted to taste it just to make sure it tastes like it's got Belgian yeast, but we'll take a bigger taste. Um, yeah, I think from the smell, if a regular person was just picking this up that liked double IPAs, I don't know about drinking it out of the can, but if they poured it into a glass, I'm guessing they would think something's wrong with this. Especially if they're not used to that Belgian style smell from yeast. But I think it smells fine. Let's take a bigger sip now. Thicker body, kind of sweet. Um, I don't even know if I said the ABV. What is the ABV on this thing? I don't see it on the can. 8% and per untapped 100 IBUs. Wow. Very smooth, light, easy drinking. Um, I'm not sure about the West Coast IPA. I would almost say Belgian double IPA. I would leave West Coast. There is a little bit of like pine bitterness in the back end of this, but that Belgian yeast really takes over most of this beer. A little sweet malt in there, not very much, but the bitterness in the aftertaste, it seems like it grows um, in the back of your throat. Definitely getting more bitterness, but 100 IBUs. It's a little tropical fruit up front, a little tropical citrus up front. Then it's almost like that Belgian yeast really takes over, and then you get that bitterness, piney bitterness in the back. Um, I don't think I would have said close to 100. I think the one I just had, the perceived, was almost about the same. So I would say 55, 60, in my opinion, is the perceived bitterness of this. But very smooth, nice. I would like to, that up front, that has like that tropical, that sweet tropical, maybe a little sweet citrus in there, generic citrus. I would like a beer just with that. Um, I can't say if I'm getting any onion garlic because that Belgian yeast and that bitterness kind of take over the whole beer, but it's not. Again, when I think 100 IBUs, it better have it, and this doesn't. Like it lets you know it's there, but the last one, Little Bigfoot or Little Wookie, is what I had, and that seems like that has about the same bitterness as this. And I said perceived was 55, 60, somewhere there. Maybe my tolerance is a little bit more than normal. Um, so I'm thinking it's a little bit lower than it is. We'll have to see if anybody comments how much bitterness, how much pine is in here. But yeah, not bad at all. I would go 3.75. Um, I don't think the tastes are balanced with everything, with that bitterness and with that yeast. I want more. I want some more tropical fruit. Um, West Coast Double IPA, yes, piney, citrus. Um, then if you add the Belgian yeast, I think that's taking over a little too much. Zappa, I can't remember what Zappa hops are or what the profile of them are, but I'm guessing citrus. If I had to say, then the Simcoe's bringing a little bit of that or tropical in there. Um, but yeah, overall, not a bad beer. But yeah, I would like to see that yeast tone down or some more flavors come out of this. But yeah, 3.75 out of 5. Let's go ahead and check Untapped. Two of my friends checked it in. 3.88 is the average. Almost 300 people. 3.79. Um, uh, Made with local Pilsner malts. Yeah. Um, Fermented at low temps. Hoppy, piney, smooth, Belgian-y sweet is what they're saying. Let's see if anybody said anything. Banana clove finish. That surprised me. Um, I don't get that. That was on May 6th at Stormcloud. So that was on tap probably. Hmm. I don't get banana clove finish. If anything, I would lean more towards clove. Eh, everybody's going to get something different. But I like banana, especially in a hef or something like that. Like big banana, like ferment that thing warm, I believe is what it is to bring out the banana. And this was fermented colder. So I think it would suppress the banana more. I've never brewed it, but I'm just going by what I think I remember. Um, like ferment that thing warm and bring that banana out. I wish somebody would make a stout like that and just bring that like a banana chocolate stout. I might have to try that. Um, yeah, and of course nobody is commenting in all. But yeah, definitely a different kind of IPA, double IPA, West Coast IPA. Check it out if you're into them. If you enjoyed this review, check out some more over here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. And until next time, cheers.